Welcome to the League of Legends Champion Spotlight, featuring Nugget, the Crimson Raptor. This strong independent hand refuses to sit idly by any longer. She sets out on a mission, working around the clock to hunt down anybody who hurt her family. Having seen countless junglers up close, she no doubt packed up her trigger too. But that's not all. The plot chickens as her children join her in her quest for vengeance. Nugget's passive is Flock O'Clock. At the start of the game, she is accompanied by two of her dear children. For every skill point put into her ultimate ability, one additional chick joins her side. This means that when fully leveled up, the entire family is reunited. You would be wise not to underestimate these feathery little rascals. They go on the offense as soon as an enemy gets even remotely close. If any chick falls in battle, they are returned to their rightful Raptor camp. At which point Nugget can visit the family nest to have them join her side once again. Alternatively, recalling back to base works as well. Her Q ability is called Impeccable. Nugget rushes her target, biting them with a large beak to deal physical damage. Additionally, this ability and all auto attacks deal bonus damage to other enemies in a cone in the direction behind the target. If any children are by her side, they leap towards the target as well. But that's not all. If a target is executed by this ability, the cooldown is fully reset at once. This ability allows her to clear larger camps and minion waves at ease. Moving on to her W ability. Wait, where are you? Get your mobile device in hand and get ready to cluck with excitement as we take a closer look at today's sponsor, Raid Shadow Legends. With nearly 700 unique champions to collect, Raid offers a variety of experiences for players to pack out, including exploring the game's lore, engaging in action-packed gameplay, mastering new skills, working together as a team, and competing in tournaments to prove that you're in fact the biggest bird. Seriously, there's never a dull moment with non-stop action and huge battles in the dungeons, campaign, Doom Tower, PvP fights and faction wars. Plus, the big boss fights are a personal favorite, offering a great challenge to experiment with new team compositions to find the best strategy to defeat them. The Iron Twins may be a tough nemesis, for example, but the rewards for beating them are oh so sweet for upgrading champions. Feeling clucky for a chance to win some awesome prizes? New Raid players head to championsselect.plarium.com and vote for your favorite starter champion. Download the game, copy your in-game player ID and enter it on the website to cast your vote. Don't miss out on this chance to win in-game and real-life prizes like epic and legendary champions, in-game items and even Amazon gift cards worth up to $1,000. But wait, there's more. Raid has released none other than the MMA and pro wrestling legend Ronda Rousey herself. Get her legendary champion for free right now by logging in and playing for 7 days. It's as simple as that. Find promo codes for both new and existing players listed in the description. Use my link in the description or scan my QR code on screen to get unique bonuses, including this free epic champion, 100k silver, 50 gems and 2 epic skill tomes. What are you waiting for? Get in on the extreme action and hatch your own adventure in Raid Shadow Legends today. Foul Play is Nugget's W ability. When activated, she unleashes a mighty battle scream, damaging enemies nearby and leaving a damage over time burn on them for 4 seconds. Oh, and their in-game audio is also altered for the entire duration. Next up is Chicken Swing, her E ability. This ability has 3 charges and multiple effects. When used, Nugget deals damage to surrounding enemies and heals herself up based on the number of enemy champions hit. Every time this ability hits an enemy champion or a monster, she receives a feather stack. At 3 stacks, Nugget and all of her available chicks become accelerated, giving them bonus attack speed for 3 seconds. So, for example, hitting one champion 3 times consecutively works. But so does landing one ability on 3 champions at once. And finally, her ultimate ability, Winging It. Upon activation, Active chicks return to their nest, and Nugget is ready to evolve into a fully fledged huntress, gaining bonus movement speed and becoming camouflage shortly after. During this time, Nugget can take flight towards nearby enemies, dealing physical damage on impact. After her first strike, she is no longer camouflaged, but she can continue to leap towards nearby enemies for an additional 10 seconds. Unless she gets stunned, then her wings get exhausted early, returning her to her old form. Additionally, she is now able to strike nearby enemies from any bush. Once you have piqued her interest, the hunt is on.
Blast off!
Struggle as you might,
Nope.
she won't let you out of sight. Moving on to her gameplay. She excels both in the jungle as well as in any lane. When played in the mid lane, you benefit from being close to your family camp at all times, meaning that you can easily fetch chicks after they have fallen in battle. Just make sure to give your jungler a friendly reminder not to clear the camp. If you decide to play her in the top or bottom lane, you can consistently utilize her ultimate passive, ambushing enemies left and right. Take this support game, for example. As we all know, the best type of CC is where the enemy cannot play the game.
Mess with the bull and you get the horns!
As mentioned before, in lane her Q ability allows you to quickly secure last hits and clear a wave. I like to leave some of the caster minions low on health. This way I can easily rush towards the enemy laner for a trade and potential kill. Last but certainly not least, when playing Nugget in the jungle, you can bring out her full potential. The game begins and I immediately invade and occupy the enemy's blue buff. Not much later, the average beta top laner dares to show up. I level up impeccable and rush them down swiftly with the family. Of course, they stood no chance. Anyways, I started blue buff, letting my offspring tank damage as I clear camps and make my way towards my own red buff, retrieving them as I pass by my Raptor camp. Moving on to the other side, I efficiently stack feathers with my W for an even faster clear. In the process, I lose 2 of my dear children, so I move towards the enemy Raptor camp. I swiftly clear the camp except for 2 chicks which I take hostage. At this point, I spot the enemy mid laner overextending, so I decide to drop by. Next, I move into the top river, where I come across this spiky fellow.
Okay.
After dealing with him, I proceed to bust some sick moves. Unfortunately, this raw display of skill is not appreciated by him. Instead of sinking to his level, I take the more mature approach. I take what is rightfully mine and hit level 6 before recalling back to base. Now, with every chick in the book at my disposal, it is time to make a real impact.
That hurts.
Okay. Alright.
Victory!